All right, there we go. Lights on. I might check. So let me check. Should be good now. So let me check. Should be good now. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Okay. It's about to be 9:31. See how this marketplace out. About to be 9:31. See how this marketplace out. It's drawing liquidity down here. We took already made new highs already too. Drawing liquidity down here. We took already made new highs already too. We made a lot of new highs, so let's see. Let's see how this plays out. I think we might be able to gravitate back into this range. We made a lot of new highs, so let's see. Let's see how this plays out. I think we might be able to gravitate back into this range, but let's see how it goes. Clearing out sales as soon as we open. Do we have gaps? We might have gap ups. Ooh, major gap up. Price could try to price could be trying to gravitate lower, but for now we're just gonna have to see what we're doing. We took a weekly high also. Why are these? Oh, bro. Am I not on the thing? What? We set last week's high, and then we also sweat Monday's high. Or we did it before. Yes, I don't know if yes already done it. Yes hasn't got there yet. But we should be getting higher prices regardless, though. So we should see. All right, let's see. There's a fair value gap in here too. In the 4-hour chart, we have a fair value gap right here. Long term, we're still bullish, of course. So let's see how it plays out inside of this fair value gap. And we have, okay, let's go down some more to the hourly. We could see this hourly gap here. if this gets inverted, then we're probably gonna go lower and then go back to make new highs. You got the first percentage gap here. So let's just observe. I'd like to see it gravitate to this range instead of here, but we just have to wait and see what it does. I'd like to see it gravitate to this range instead of here, but we just have to wait and see what it does. But coming down, it will be a big drop, though. Be a really big drop. So cleared out sell sides. Okay. Clear all of the sell sides out. Value gap. Still played out. Price action is still it's still bullish in October, of course. First presented looks like it's no, this is the first presented right here. Oh yes. It's right here. Looks like this is inverting on itself. Thank you. Is a little slower. ES is leading right now. Fair value gap in here. Mm, mm, mm. small gap in here too. See how this plays into that. Like, does it respects it or not? Jesus Christ. Let's see how this plays out here. I'm gonna wait for the macro to see how this plays out. Probably gap in here. To me, I think this comes down though. Let's see. The way this is looking, I don't think it goes higher. I think we see lower prices. The way it's reacting. We already took previous day buy sides, and then we took another buy side. We're not really trying to push higher. I think it just drops to go further down into a discount. It's 943. This just got inverted. Hmm. I kind of want to see. Wait and because how this moves, we move all the way up. Then now it's probably gonna get the move downward. We just inverted this right here. This is about to be inversion, so I'm thinking we're gonna get lower prices. So this could be an opportunity to go short. This could be a short opportunity because of small inversion in here too. So we'll have to see.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Could be opportunity for a short here based on how this is reacting. Because we're using this as support to keep it from going higher, and this is a bearish order block. And the inversion is used as support to keep price from going higher. So I'm thinking like, okay, I don't think it's gonna like send what do you call it? I don't think we're gonna see higher prices. So I'm thinking, okay, so I think this is gonna be going lower. So let's see how this plays out. Can I bring this screen here? Hold on. How do I do this? Let me just go here. Chrome. Shut up. There we go. Put it in point. See. The way this is looking, I honestly think we drop all the way down. That's what I think the way this is. Because I'm in shorts right now. Um, let's see how this is playing. It keeps dabbling back into this range, but I'm pretty sure we should ignore that and keep on dropping though. Because we're still going off the fact that this is a 15-minute inversion here. That's bearish action. Even though we're under this, it's like we're so far high up that price should be dumping and invert this upper fair value gap. Because I'm also looking at this entire range here on the 1 hour. So this whole range right here will be inversion. And it's already doing that on the 15 inside of this, but this hasn't fully inverted yet. And I think once this fully inverts, price would well gravitate. It should gravitate lower and just drop to this order block here or past these. We could see a massive drop into this range here, that daily sell side. That could be a target. That daily sell side liquidity down here. Or the midpoint of this order block right here. I'm not going to use this as order block. I'm going to use that instead. Let's check tops of X real quick. We should see 1 second. I want to use the daily the way this is moving. I do want to let's see something. You could be like daily low. That's 220 point. Like you don't need all of that. We just need a little bit of that. Like even just diving into this, I'm not. We already kind of offered some in here, so I do want to see it come down some more. But let's see how this see how this plays out. There's a gap in here too. I have to put. I have to see like okay. So this just drops. We could see like a visitation all the way down into this range. Down here will be 15. But can it do it? We don't know. But I'm hopeful that we can drop because we're very expensive. Price is pretty expensive right now, and it's not even 10 o'clock. We're still in a macro right now. Oh, say 15 minute here. Go to the 1 minute chart to see what's see how price is delivering. Oh, I forgot to even switch. Okay, I got to switch the screen. And there's an inversion gap right here. So I expect that up close candle right here. I expect it to keep price from pushing to this. I want to see this stay open and this market just to just drop all the way down. So because I'm going based on this it's like whenever like this stuff like this happens, like look at it. You gotta remember like okay, this is what happens first. So this Monday, you gotta be like very a little bit nimble to price action. So because we gotta remember like stick to the high time frame order flow, inversion, drop. We got an inversion. So like you can't be really quick to be like okay, I'm gonna go bullish. Even though long term we are bullish long term, but like we on the but we already moved so much like since we move so much, we have to come back and kind of rebalance a little bit. So I do expect price action to just, to come down a bit before we continue higher. I'd expect that for this week. So if we get like a giant dump today, that's actually perfect for the upcoming week because the new monthly candle starts tomorrow. And we also took a monthly high. That's the thing. That that right here, that's a monthly high we took and a weekly high inside of it. So that's huge. That's why I was like, I expect price to really just drop and just gravitate lower. I don't expect the market to just want to go higher and higher. That's for later. That's probably like this week, later this week. But like if we're starting off, we're going into a discount because this is the weekly open right here. That right there is the weekly open, and we're dropping down. So if we just drop down, more than likely we're gonna get higher prices later on. We should drop down. I think, like I said, the drawn liquidity is right here. This daily fair value gap right here. That will be the drawn liquidity. So basically, like right here, because I don't think that 4 hour gap that we see should hold. Because if it hold, then I'm wrong, and then the price will just go higher. But I believe we should go down here based on that inversion here. Because if I, so it's like this, right? I'm in shorts right now. Okay, so if I get it wrong, then I get stopped out, you know, and then the pie will be done for the day. If I'm right, this becomes inversion. This entire range becomes inversion, and price just gravitates lower. But I'm trusting the fact that we have a 15-minute inversion gap here, and then we have an inversion gap right here and a fair value gap right here. We're retesting it again, and I want to see this get inverted, this entire range, and for price to kind of drop. So I'm just trusting the fact that that's what's supposed to happen. Personally, that's what I'm trusting. And there's a very small fair value gap if you look closely right here. I'm watching that small fair value gap right here to see how it reacts. So that's also giving me insights. And it looks like it's about to get inverted. See? But we don't know yet. There's still 20 some seconds left. There's very little details like that you have to pay attention to. You just gotta see how price react inside of that little fair value gap. And also you gotta remember we took the previous month and week and day highs, and then we came back into the range. We did it here, and we guess what, we're back inside of the range. That's another like telltale sign. We inverted this, by the way. So like that's also context. That's why I expect like this to become like inverted and just price to just trade right through it. We did a revisit of this gap here. So let's see how price play out. Like it's stuff like this, I have you to be like, okay, what am I thinking about? Right now in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I'm just waiting for this to just come to play. I dial my risk back, of course. We're just like, okay, we want to see this thing fail to go higher, just dump. You know, like I don't want to see it push higher because it's taking too long to even like try to push higher. As you can see, like it's taking a long time to even like. It's kind of like they're holding price. It seems like it's also doing the same thing, trying to go lower too. Because we're kind of like fighting between two PD arrays, like a 4 hour bullish gap, and then there's an inversion gap up here. So if you think about it, we're really fighting in. It's two PD arrays fighting each other. So we kind of have to wait for 10 a.m., which is in 7 seconds, which will invert, which is gonna create that inversion gap on the 1 hour chart right here. There we go. So we have a big inversion 1 hour gap now. So let's see how this plays out.
Order filled.
I got stopped. But it did retest the this in here. Now we just gotta like wait for context. And it's still respecting the gap too. It's just that it retested the first presented gap. And it might, and I'm pretty sure the order flow is still the same. Price should continue going lower. 1 second. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now we kind of gotta have to like sit and wait for a little bit to get more information. Let's check what is ES doing real quick. Because I really don't think this I don't think we go higher. But if it does, okay. But that 4 hour gap is, it's like price is very is bullish, but it's like at certain levels trying to short at all-time highs be it's like, you know, it's risky. It's very risky trying to be short at all-time highs. It's things like that, you know. Trying to be short all time highs be it's the worst. You can remove this and just like see how this is playing out. It's retesting an inversion, of course. Okay, it tested that 15-minute gap right here. That's good. I like that. See, that's 15-minute fair value gap right here. That got it's playing inside of it, which could pose like what is now. We just gotta see how this price reacts around here, which could give us a setup to gravitate lower. So ES hasn't done it yet, but then Q did. So like even right here, this was like a little setup right here to like gravitate. Because I expected price to, and I'm still expecting price to gravitate and invert this entire range. With the 5-minute chart, what's going on here? Because I have a feeling this can just run away. when it comes to these like all-time highs, it's like price action is like, but I'm trusting that this is gonna gravitate lower of the inversion here. Because we're back in the range. We kind of just have to sit and just wait. There's really not much to do. Just gotta sit down and just wait. Because I'm still volume balance in here. I'm still bearish. I'm still waiting for lower prices, of course. Because I highly doubt this thing runs higher. Like like highly doubt we get higher price on it. Especially on a Monday like today. When we moved so much last week, we have to rebalance this entire, like you see LEDs. Like at least come to like here at least. Then so all right. We just gotta wait for market to give us a fair value gap to short on. I do it like that. I keep on like trying to see how this is playing out. Maybe trying to clear these highs real quick and then come down this way. We don't have to go higher than that. We'll just leave it, stay on a 15-minute chart with it. Have it like this. We also have this inversion, other. So did we retest into that, or we didn't really retest into that inversion? I do want, I kind of want to go short inside of that because of the fast resonant gap. I would like short this, put my stop up here. But I'd rather wait and just allow price to really just show me wants to drop lower. Because based on how this is looking, we have a big gap down here. I feel like we can come down and close this entire gap. Because I don't think we go higher at all. Da, da, da. And we're kind of respecting that inversion. I mean, that first presented gap every time we come into here. And we're kind of respecting that inversion. I mean, that first presented gap every time we come into here. But let's see how this plays out. Bitcoin just dropped. Yo, it's gone. The dollar's dropping. Seems like. Bitcoin just dropped. Yo, it's gone. The dollar's dropping. Seems like. Dollar's dropping, and this is going the opposite direction. You just gotta pay attention. I'll be real patient with it. Mm-mm-mm-mm. But at the same time, I don't want to be. I don't feel comfortable shorting at all-time highs at all. Because now we're trading above this high, which is also like, um, and since we're above this high, I'm thinking like, okay, since we're back trading above this high, I don't think price will come down here. I think it might want to continue higher. That's another scenario that I'm thinking of too. So it's like, yeah, it's doing that, and then we're inverting the first presented. Because I had both scenarios. Like if I get stopped out and I'm wrong, then we probably go higher. Because it's all time highs, man, and you gotta be careful around all time highs. You gotta be careful because it could just keep fucking gravitating higher and higher and higher, and then there's nothing you can do because it's inverting the first presented gap. And if it closes it, then more than likely we're gonna see higher prices. There's a 5 minute fair value gap just tapped into, but the way it's looking, we're more than likely gonna violate that gap and push higher. And if that's the case, then we're let's see how it's trading in here.
Order filled.
If that's the case, then market's gonna keep pointing higher. That's the case. Because to me, it seems like we don't want to push lower than that. That's what it seems like to me. Market doesn't want to really gravitate lower. But I'd like to see it happen though. Trading inside of this fair value gap. seems like it's respecting it, but we don't fully know yet. I keep the stops close. Why is this color? Keep it this color. Being like I swear like being what do you call it? Trying to like short at all time highs is it's risky as fuck. Like just the simple fact that we went from what do you call it? We went from we took that daily high, now we're trading above it. And it's like, bro, if price is bullish, then we'll probably like go higher. Now it's doing this. I don't think we drop though, since it's acting like that. I think price would probably continue make a run for the make a run higher because it seems like it's respecting that 4 hour gap because we are indeed at all time highs, but we'll see. And I don't like trying to like short all time highs, but I'd rather be on the upper side. But that's the only trade I'm gonna take, and that's it. If it doesn't work out, then I'm gonna be done
Order
trading.
filled.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like force it because it doesn't make sense trying to like force something that's you know what I'm saying. Okay, trade into that. Mm-mm-mm. It inverted this gap, which means that okay, you kind of have to just chill out here and just see what it wants to do. But yeah. But anyway, I took two trips for the day. I should be done. Yeah, man. I'll keep updates.